Me, Beaker, and Shade Wolf were on a trip to a war in Jersey. On the way, Beaker had the idea to test his new GoPro. The following is a janky video full of jump cuts, poor audio, and bouncy footage.
So, Clownie, we're on our way to Jersey for a war, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So...
It's because we're in Dutch country, you have to answer like that.
Well, we're leaving Dutch country now. We're currently driving through Lancaster, Pennsylvania, on the turnpike on our way to New Jersey. So, a couple questions, since, you know, you hit like a bit of a benchmark. What was your first blaster?
First blaster ever?
Yes.
Well, technically it was a Nerf slingshot.
Nerf slingshot?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, the old, yeah. Not the dart one, the old 90s one that shot balls. So
I saw two of those recently. I just know. I wasn't picking them up.
You just pick them up because they're absolutely awful.
That's why I didn't pick. There was two of them like taped together, and I'm like, it's not worth the $2.
Yeah,
like
slingshot man. Yeah,
$1 a piece. No.
This is my elastic string. Yeah. Ball like a foot and a half. That's like the best shot. Yeah, you can still hit your brother in the eye with it.
What actually got you into Nerf?
Dr. Steele. Dr. Steele.
I know that name.
Yes. So does the guys from Make Test Battle, which is really cool. And there's actually a couple of toy soldiers in there with that too. It was actually kind of cool. I saw some of the guys subscribe. So hello toy soldiers.
It's the wrong hand I'm holding the
I was
camera.
looking for a. I bought a Nerf gun to keep my cat from the lizards that I had. Because he to him it's like the all-day Discovery Channel, and I didn't want him to knock the heat lamp off and burn my apartment to the ground, because I'd have to pay the people that own the place probably more money than it was worth. So, because they were like slumlords, and this was the only not slumlord thing, but it was out in the country. So I got a Midnight Mav to keep them off, and I just shoot the cat. And I found these people. I found toy soldiers while looking for. To modify the weapons. The weapons, there's a mistake. Modify the blasters. Blasters, annotation. Clownie's an idiot. Don't say weapons, say blasters. Modify the blaster. It was, I think it was a UN-13 video that got me doing it. I figured, here's a kid that's like obviously a lot younger than me, and he's not terrified to open this up. And I'm scared to put anything other than a dart in there. I think that was my first, I consider my first, what got me doing that.
Right.
Because then I started looking for war footage and people to war with, and that's actually how I met Beaker. I saw a video he did with the Pennsylvania War. If I can find a link to that, I'll put it on there, because it's kind of cool.
I remember that. I remember going to Epic Battle, and you said Clownie saying about yeah, I was watching this video of this war in Pennsylvania, and there was this dude who had this white leather vest with Dr. Steele's face painted on it, and he's like, someday I'm gonna meet that guy. I'm like, dude, I am that guy.
I am that guy. Straight out Inception.
Inception. I am that guy. Wait a minute.
Jesus God.
What to date, what do you think is one of your favorite mods?
That's a good question. What's that?
AC4 fluid.
You mean ones I've done or one other people have done?
Well, do one of each. Do one of each.
Favorite mods. So I've done so far, mod, not build. Build I'd be like Harkonnen, but mod I'd have to say my Rough Cut. I love that thing.
What's Mega Rough Cut?
Mega Rough Cut. That thing is so fun. But as far as somebody else's ones, I've been really impressed by the Boomco stuff lately. I didn't know Boomco Boomco had that kind of capability to do that stuff. I mean, other than being stuffing like the out of darts, the hose that he made with the backpack. That's got to be like the most impressive thing. Like, because you just look at in pictures, you just want a backpack to look like Ghostbusters. And if he walks out in front of you, everybody's just screwed. There's nowhere to go for 500 balls in your Yeah, I'd say probably like some more impressive stuff. I've been checking into the Boomco guys, and there's not a lot of them out there doing stuff. It's still like niche popular, but there's some neat things involved with it.
Let's see. What else? Hey, Shay, what's a good question?
We got Shape Wolf in the car here.
Back there.
Okay, good question. Have you ever done a mod that you were surprised that you could actually do? Like you didn't, like, was too advanced?
Oh yeah. Oh wow. What the heck would that be? I predominantly work with springers, so I'd say like I was a little like terrified to open the other than the Roto Fury, open like what was it, like a strong arm scared me at first because they're latches, but there have been things that I've done that I didn't think I was gonna be able to like pull it off, and I did. I just can't particularly remember.
What you said about your octo shot being one of those things
yeah, good example. Thank you, Beaker. Yeah, the octa shot. Oh, I was so terrified to make that thing, and I'm glad I found it in the base blaster in a 2-pack, because I screwed the turret up. I went back and redid the steps and hot glued the turret, and I left it sit, and the spring inside expanded and bent it. So I had to redo the turret, which it was beyond anything in the major modification of anything I've done before. Like air restrictors and springing and O-rings were like the biggest thing I've done.
Yeah.
And then like a crappy pump action for my long shot that doesn't work right. And it's all jammed up. Yeah, I'd have to say that, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the octa shot. Was probably the most terrifying thing, because after that you kind of get your legs in after you build something big. I think no octa shot's really that big. Back in the day it was.
There it is. There's the back in the day. Like I knew the back in the day was around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Because like it's one thing to it's different. I guess it's different for people who are joining the NIC Nerf internet community and going to wars and super stock and whatever you run with. It's different today because of the advent of like flywheel blasters.
Oh yeah, and mind you, my back in the day is only like 3, 4 years tops.
Yeah.
Was my back in the day. I mean, you said back in the day with like the guys we're going to Nerf with, they started when there was no such thing as flywheels. There was no such thing as the end strike line.
No
end strike line, no hoppers, no Mavericks.
Yeah.
You had single pump, you had single shot barrels, and so you had flip barrels or speed loaders.
Speed loader,
It was predominantly night finders were the things that were killing, and then the Doomsayer came out and changed the battlefield. And that's why the Doomsayer was banned, because it was the first 10 shot, 12 shot.
Oh, it's 12? I thought it was 20.
20 or whatever it was.
20 shot Doomsayer. Crazy.
I don't either way.
Either way,
the first multiple shot loading weapon. You could load it up, pump it, and every time you got around, you would level people on the field. 2 guys with the Doomsayer. Just
it was
on the same team.
Complete wrecking ball.
Yeah.
There's no
nothing.
chance.
I mean, the only thing that was even close to it as far as capacity might have been like a Firefly.
Oh, yeah.
That like wasn't. I don't think they even came out at all. I mean, this is before the advent of even snaps. So, but now we have pump bows and plus bows and all this stuff and overvolted flywheels and which are fun, but you know, no. When we're still like we're still stuck in the range days here instead of rate of fire in the Pennsylvania, Jersey area, which is fine because it works out better.
Yeah.
But we do have our fair share of like stripes and that show up.
I think that it's one of those, like, it all just more, it's not so much like what's the best mod or anything like that. It's what fits your play style.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's completely regionalized too.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
you go south, you get the SC&C, and they have a lot of other stuff. You go out to California, it's different things. Like you go to like Australia and that, there's a lot of HPA rigs and flywheels and things. Because it's all with what did everybody here play with?
What does your local area,
Yeah.
what does your, section of, territory normally play with? And that's probably like a really good thing to suggest is find a war. Find a war, go to a war, go to an event, see what the people that you're running, that you can be like, running with, use. What do they use? And then if you see a build that you like, and somebody lets you test it out, try your hand at the mod and see what happens. Start going off of that. That's kind of how I've got 3 nasties now after like going to wars and using Clownie's Octoshot and being like, I wonder what I can do. I wonder what I can do, and then like digging into like forums and just like, all right, well, I could probably pull that off. With my current skill level, I can pull this off.
What do you
Yeah.
think of that?
What?
What do you think of that, Keith?
I'd say, wait, what are we talking about again? I slowly zoned out.
Like getting to know what's in your area and
yeah.
like what people in your area run with.
I'd say that definitely is a great idea. It's a lot better than trying to make what you think would work and then go into a war and it just totally fails when you're right then and there. I was going up to run my first war. I ran a pump action shotgun with an RSCB and the thing jammed on me. So I had to load the barrel into the coupler and shoot the RSCB out while I was running from a bunch of guys, and that was not fun at all.
Shotgun blast.
But
Shotgun and run, man.
Yeah, testing out a mod, seeing what you think on it, and giving your best shot. That's a good idea.
Awesome.
I got another fun question for you, Clownie.
What's up?
Favorite classic mod?
Wow. That's a good one. Because we've been talking about it like since last night. Like Talos comes to mind. Like anything by FA24. The dude's just got like Eyes of Fire. Like some of the first stuff I ever watched. Wow. Yeah, like I don't know. There were things like I don't know. Like I'd have to go with whatever they call the long shot with the Maverick jammed up underneath it. The epic long shots.
Oh yeah.
It's partially because they were just cool, made use of like the most popular blasters. They painted up well, and a quote from I think maybe it was Corey. It's like he's like we all had one of those, and they were either epic nor long, because you could get the best out of it. It was probably one of the best combinations to start, because you had your front close, really close in shot underneath, and 6 shots to like a panic reserve. But if you singled your long shot, but that's what we did back with those, it was all single, you could reach the easy 100 feet with that, because there wasn't much else before that. And then the snaps came around and kind of put them out of business. They were getting rocked for a while, but I have to say it was kind of like one of my favorite classic mods. Because they just landed themselves up really nice.
The long shot with like the front attached Maverick.
Yeah, they just looked good.
Yeah.
They were, the long shots, it was comfortable. And even some of the short with me, you could still reach up and get a hold of the priming slide.
Yeah.
To shoot the Maverick, which was nice.
Awesome. I need to stop filming for a minute. I really do. My arm is dying. My arm is dying. My arm is dying.